Hi, it's the 22nd of November. Plenty of news. Let's get right into it. Rishi Sunak tells the NHS to embrace robot workers as it prepares to sack staff. So all that protecting the NHS, well, they're all going to apparently get replaced by robots. Germans are advised to stock up on water and canned food for 10 days in preparation for possible blackouts in January and February next year. So that's France, UK, Germany and the US that are all saying there's going to be possible blackouts then. So it's fairly obvious it's going to get done. Pregnant women, children and elderly have been warned not to eat runny eggs from overseas. Beyond Meat struggles and plant-based meat industry worries. France faces a high risk of a power supply squeeze in January, as I said earlier. So I believe this is all coordinated in all Western countries. UK households apparently save £4.27 per hour during the energy test. So that was the energy test to prevent blackouts. But I just think that was a bit of feedback for the energy companies and the GOV. Waitrose is introducing heat pump technology in shops. So they're pushing the heat pumps again. They'd stopped it for about a year, but that's an article in Nest Report and one in the last one too. In the UK, wood burning stoves sell out as families are looking for ways to keep warm. How past mistakes are forcing us Brits to pay too much for green energy. So the majority of these will all be attached in a pinned comment. So please, I do mention to you that you please go and have a look at these articles and pass them on to as many as you can. Get ready for an exodus from zero growth Britain. So a few weeks ago they were saying about Germany and companies leaving there. So now it's the UK. Global high inflation. Zimbabwe, Lebanon and Venezuela are way over 100%. Then it's Turkey nearly at 100%. Then Moldova in Europe at 35%. In the UK, the spending power of families shrinks as Christmas approaches. Stressed out Americans plan to buy fewer Christmas gifts and also less charity donations. UK restaurants apparently will go bankrupt faster than in the 2020 crisis. Our current GOV is too weak to fix Britain's chronic growth problem, so says the Telegraph paper. Pubs in the UK blame home working for a slump in Christmas party bookings. Why Jeremy Hunt won't save British home prices from falling. They're going to fall. I've mentioned it for months and months and months. They're going to fall and fall and fall. The UK faces steepest production slump since the 2020 crisis. British landlords are now rushing to sell their properties after the Jeremy Hunt tax crackdown. And waiting in the wings is BlackRock and Lloyds Bank, who will snap these up. The world is heading for a silver deficit due to the biggest demand-supply gap in decades. And finally, Ireland's state-owned postal service is to introduce digital ID. So there you are, plenty in there. And there was one that I only heard earlier, I think it was from yesterday. And someone at the Bank of England is saying it's now time for a central bank digital currency due to the FTX fiasco. So yeah, please pass this on to as many as you can and I'll see you on the next one.